Iran that would secure Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's place in history. More than 6 weeks into the conflict, he has been unable to translate military might into political gain. That's according to surveys cited by Nimrod, a political psychologist at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem.
The vast majority of Israelis believe that this war is a failure. Only 10% perceive it as a significant success versus 30%, over 30% that perceives it as a complete failure. Moreover, vast majority of Israelis think that Israel will be weakened after this war, and less than 40% say that if they would know in advance that this will be a position after a month and a half of war, they would support it.
Despite Israel's overwhelming firepower, its enemies across every front have been weakened but not neutralized. Even after heavy Israeli-U.S. airstrikes and the loss of senior leaders, Iran remains defiant. Tehran's nuclear stockpiles endure. Its missile capability is now proven, and it holds sway over the Strait of Hormuz, the artery for a fifth of global oil flows. Palestinian Islamist militant group Hamas has not been disarmed or dismantled in Gaza, and Iran-backed Hezbollah continues to fire rockets in northern Israel from Lebanon. However, Netanyahu is pressing ahead.
The campaign is not over yet, but we can clearly state that we have historic achievements. I want to remind you where we were. Iran tried to strangle us. Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, Assad regime in Syria, the militia in Iraq, the Houthis in Yemen, Iran itself. They wanted to strangle us, and we strangled them. They threatened us with destruction, and now they are fighting to survive. We affected them, and we have more to do.
Political analysts in the region say Netanyahu is paying a political price for a military campaign launched with U.S. President Donald Trump that has failed to deliver a decisive outcome. Netanyahu's approval ratings have slipped, and with legislative elections due by late October, the political risks he faces are rising.
70% of the Israeli public does not believe that the public receives a full and real picture of the situation in Iran. Less than 15% believe Netanyahu when he says that Iran is weaker than ever, and there's a complete distrust, even among who are government loyalists, in whatever the political and security echelon are conveying, and we haven't seen such figures since October 7th.
Netanyahu's office did not respond to a Reuters request for comment. The prime minister has criticized those who he said were diminishing Israel's achievements in Iran, saying Israel has emerged stronger and Iran weaker.